I've been warned, stay away from water and dirt with this thing. Just gotta avoid the puddles. Tracy's gonna kill me. Kill you. That shifter is much better now. First time getting back out on this thing since adjusting the shift linkage for Tracy. She found the shifter was pointing a little too far down. I noticed it too, but since it wasn't really meant to be my bike, I just kind of let her be the judge of it. I didn't even mention it, so I didn't put it in her head that it was too low to begin with. But within about 10 minutes on the bike, she pointed it out herself, so it definitely was too low. Cool little Mustang. All the toys are coming out this time of year. Just finished up installing the fender eliminator and rear turn signals from TST Industries. That went together really well. Looks good. Hopefully they hold up. Nice warm evening. It'd be a nice ride out the Shediac, I think. Now up to 281 kilometers on this thing. Probably in the next couple hundred kilometers it'll have its first oil change done. Then at the 1,000 kilometer mark I'll have it down back to the dealer. I'll have them do the first service just so it's documented and everything. Just for warranty reasons. If the scheduled maintenance isn't performed or at least signed off on by a dealer during the warranty period, I think you're going to have a fight on your hands if anything ever happens to your bike. You know, within the warranty period, if something were to go wrong and you haven't been getting the scheduled maintenance done at the dealership or having them sign off on it at least, if you go by the fine print in Kawasaki's warranty book, they could deny it, really hang you out to dry. And Kawasaki's motorcycle warranty here in Canada is only 1 year, 12 months, unlimited mileage. So the only real scheduled maintenance that falls within the warranty term is going to be that first service. I don't mind having the dealer do that first service anyway, because I mean, the oil change, big deal, I can do that, but let them go over it, you know, make sure everything is still good and tight from when it was assembled and shipped. I want to go left here, but this construction has got this all screwed up. I think I gotta go right and go turn around and come back if I want to do that. It's a big ass project they're taking on here. Kind of cool when it's done. But there will be accidents, and lots of them. They're making some kind of elongated traffic circle out of that thing, and people around here still can't figure out how a regular traffic circle works. Or even an intersection, really, for that matter. Stop signs are tough, too. See? Like this. Pretty sure that green light means something. Pull over for a second and have a peek at this fender. Make sure nothing's shaking loose. Gotta avoid the puddles. Tracy's gonna kill me. Can't be, not even allowed to be this close to one. Oh my god, this thing will wheelie! I kind of figured I could, you know, bounce the front tire up a little bit, but I really wasn't expecting it to happen that easily. I mean, it didn't come up much at all, but it still kind of caught me off guard there. That was funny. Amazing how we can go from temperatures that are hovering around the freezing point to just totally comfortable and warm in such a short span of time. Pheasant crossing. Surprised the damn thing actually ran out of the way. I really had intentions to get the 10 running this weekend, but I really didn't bank on my parts from TST showing up today either. So I couldn't help myself and installed all that stuff. I think I've been subconsciously putting off the 10 for a while because I know one of the first things I want to do is install that power commander and everything I got for it, but that thing is such a mess. It's just a huge ball of wires. It's not just a power commander, it's got the ignition module and a map switch, and it's a full race setup. I don't want or need most of it. I think I'm going to separate most of it and just install the power commander for now. I've also got a decat pipe ready to go in it for the last year now. I figure I should do that now before I hit the road with it, because it seems like once I start riding it I just put stuff off and never get it done. Running out of daylight. Heading down towards this wharf, but this place has a bad habit of holding a lot of water on it. And once again, I've been warned, stay away from water and dirt with this thing. It's looking fairly dry so far. Popular spot once the snow melts. Nice spot for a battery swap and maybe a picture. I think I'm going to stop and swap visors here before it gets a little too dark. Just in time. Sun just dipped behind the trees there. It's a strange traffic circle. You can't see over that little mound in the middle. One of the first times that I get to ride this thing when the gauges are, you know, a little more lit up. It's getting dark out. One minor little thing I don't really like about it is the tachometer needle is clear, so it only lights up with whatever color is backlit behind it. So it kind of disappears into the gauge. When the gauges do their initial sweep at key on, the needle looks red when it gets up into the red line, but I mean, it should have maybe a little red or blue tip on it. So it always looks a little bit lit up in color, so it's easier to spot when you just glance at the gauges. Over time, that ain't gonna really matter too much, but when you just first start riding this thing, it's kind of nice to be able to glance down and see what RPM it's turning at certain speeds. Guessing this little Toyota finally realized there's a bike in his mirror, so now he wants to try to run away on it. It's times like this I almost wish you could let them know what's up, eh? Like, hey man, you're trying to run away from a little 400. Oh, and by the way, you're not getting away. Now he's crossing the yellow to try to stay ahead. Good job. Finally getting a look at how these LED headlights work, even though it's still not totally dark out yet. It seemed pretty good so far though. Kind of makes me want to hang around until it gets totally dark out. I guess that's enough for tonight. We'll put her to bed. Hopefully don't have to clean it up too bad. Did hit some water. Tried not to, but it was there and I had to. Gear indicator kind of lost its mind there for a second. It was in neutral, but it couldn't quite figure that out. Okay, it's fairly dark out, so one quick run up the highway just to see what these headlights look like. I'll let these other cars get away for a minute. Camera's probably not doing it justice, but that's actually not bad, you know, for motorcycle headlights and all.